Nina adalah seorang mu'alaf yang dulunya tidak mengenal agama atau ateis. Namun, sejak usia 17 tahun, ia sudah tertarik pada Islam dan ibadah yang dilakukan umat Islam. Dan di usia tersebut, dia sudah mencoba memakai jilbab, bahkan berpuasa selama beberapa kali di bulan Ramadan. Setelah sekian lama mempraktekkan beberapa ibadah Muslim, juga dorongan teman-temannya yang terus memotivasi dan mendukungnya, ia akhirnya memutuskan bersyahadat juga. Alhamdulillah.
Hi, I'm Nina Eiselstein and I converted myself on the 6th of April. So that is almost two and a half months ago that I converted myself to the Islam. And I'm very happy with that choice, but I also there are still challenges on the way because there's so much to learn and so much things I still don't know, you know? So I wanted to tell you guys why I converted myself to the Islam, what made me do it. So 8 years ago, I was 17 and I was still in school. I was studying social work back then. And we got a task like you can choose anything you want and you can be very creative with it. I don't know how I came up with it, but I chose to wear a hijab for 7 days, so a week. And so I went to school with a hijab. I went to work with a hijab. Everywhere, also back home. I was still living with my parents back then. I was also coming there with a hijab. They didn't like it at all. I was not allowed to come home with the hijab on. So I basically had to put it off before I entered the house. And I also did the Ramadan, the fasting, a couple of times. Sometimes I did it for 2 weeks, sometimes for the whole month. I think I did it quite some years. And because I wanted to test myself, and it was really calming as well. Like after the first 1 or 2 days, it was my new normal. So it was really funny how easy your body can adapt to it. And I really believe the good effects for your body. And I think because I was just interested in Islam. So all those things combined, I just went for it. I also did a couple of courses in the mosque. I think the first course was like the basic principles of being a Muslim. So they were teaching us about the five principles. I don't know, the five big things like praying every day, 5 times a day, um, paying zakat, like the if you have that amount of money, you need to give some money from yourself to the poor to help everyone. So and also the Hajj, going to the Qibla. I think I mean everything I ever heard about the Islam was really nice and I really believed those things. So yeah, since I was young I was interested in Islam, but I was not easy to convince like I'm going to convert myself. I never was able to make that decision because I mean it's a big decision from being a atheist. Like I did believe in in something, but I didn't have a faith. Yeah, I didn't see it happening. Like, oh, then I need to wear a hijab, wear different clothes. There was a lot of a lot of things on the way before I would do that. And I had a couple of talks with some people. They were saying like, like you believe all this, then you basically are a Muslim. So why not converting yourself? And I didn't do that. I didn't do it. I was too afraid, and I think it was afraid of the unknown. I mean, I think everyone has that, but yeah. I was really afraid of the unknown. Like, what will people say of me, think of me? They know me as Nina now, and what if they will abandon me or not like me anymore? But I've been on the spiritual path for some years now. So I'm an holistic therapist, and I do Reiki. Um, I have a lot of. I can also give constellations, family constellations, but constellations you can give them about anything. And I was thinking, like, the Islam and the spiritual way, they cannot be combined, so they cannot go together. Um, yeah, that was the thing. Like, for me, I couldn't say like, no, I'm not doing the spiritual things anymore, and I'm only doing the Islam. No, it was for me like, I want them both, you know, not one of them, just both of them. So I was every time I kept asking people like, can they be combined? But a lot of people didn't know what I exactly did. They hadn't experienced it. So, and everybody was having their own view on it. Of course, that's how life is. Um, so yeah, that's what also kept me in the atheist way. I really felt like converting to the Islam. Like I saw myself driving to the mosque, the closest mosque to my house, and converting myself. My sister was there to be with me, to support me, and it was really feeling like that was happening right after the ceremony, the truffle ceremony. But oh wow, I mean that's a big decision. Oh. Okay, that was the first insight I got. The second insight was um, that I really like dancing and I want to involve dancing more in my life. So I also want to involve dancing in my company. So I organized dance workshops, which are very amazing. Like I really love them. I really love them. But okay, about the converting part. So I was really happy afterwards, like because I felt reborn, you know. So I had to tell the people, like we were with a group, and everyone had their own process. And to me, it felt like I was the only one who was happy like that. I was the happiest. I couldn't stop laughing either way. Oh. It was really good.